Hello everyone. We've got a cheese stream on our hands today. Just pure cheese this time. We've had cheese streams before, but this one's just cheese. Before we've had flying cheese. We had Skyrim cheese. Hello. We've had cheese in Skyrim. I guess that also qualifies as Skyrim cheese. Today, I have a bit of preparation done. I've made a tier list, that's what it's called, with several cheeses, all of them categorized in 5 categories. Now that's just grand. Crackers, in this case, it's the good crackers, the good kind of crackers. Like you say, that cheese is crackers, but you eat it in a good way. But also it's cheese. That's just for cheese you don't feel particular about. It's just, you're like acknowledging that it's cheese. It does fill the criteria of a cheese. You're not saying, that's a good cheese. Yeah, that's a cheese, I guess. I suppose that's a cheese. Moving on, we've got crackers, but in the bad way. Like you say, that cheese is crackers. And, your intonation kind of makes it sound like it's, meant in a bad way. That cheese is crackers. As opposed to, that cheese is crackers. Then we've got, like, no cheese I've ever tasted, which is, for more mysterious cheese. The cheese, actually, you might not have an opinion on the cheese, so, this is for the cheese where you don't want to say anything or where you are, unsure. I had one cheese where I felt that way. It was like no cheese I ever tasted, honestly. We'll come to that. Already made my thoughts. Oh, also, I had a cheese survey prepared. I asked on Google Forms who are your favorite cheeses? Which one? And 40 people actually answered, and I made graphs, statistics, and we're going to see who's the best cheese, who's the worst cheese, and who's the most mysterious cheese. Let's get started. We're gonna start with Brie. Yeah, let's start with Brie. I do like it. It's a cheese. It's from France. It's rich, buttery, fatty, and spreadable. And I nicknamed it the Queen of Cheeses. You can compare it to some, like, camembert. I would rate that crackers good. That's a good cheese. Somebody asked, and minus cheese? I don't know. I don't have that. I'm sorry. I'll have some cheese in this list then. I just forgot. I'm sorry. I'll be right back very shortly. Someone's at the door. I suppose someone pulled a prank on me. I went to the door and no one was there. Who does that? Anyway, played cheese on the PS1. It's about a cheese named Cheesy, and it's such a good game, totally not bad at all. Trust me, I'm a cheese expert. It says I should trust it. I'll look into that, I guess. Okay, where were we? So, we've done Brie. Let's move on to Chevre. That's what it's called here. It's just French for shepherd's cheese. It's just goat's cheese. It has a tart lemonade flavor, pretty chalky. Usually comes with herbs, spices, or garlic. I would say that's crackers cheese. You could say Chevre is crackers, in a good way. That's a good cheese. Moving on to Vita. That's Greek cheese. It's sweet and salty, tangy and sour. It used to be, I think, cheap. Now it's cheaper and goat. I would say you can put it on many things. It's a pretty good cheese. You can put it on crackers, you can put it on a pizza. I would say crackers good. No, I would say it's a good cheese. It's a good cheese. Moving on. What have people written on chat, by the way? I once had a blueberry chèvre, very interesting. Sounds a bit odd, but I liked it. Oh, that's a nice review. Thank you. Chèvre's pretty nice. I like it. Moving on to Gowda. It's pretty mild, which is a nice thing, like as a pause from the more intense cheese flavors. It's more mild when young though, and more assertive when it's older. When you got the older cheese, it's less mild. You can put that on a lot of things too. Put it on a cracker, but bite into the cracker with some cheese, some Gowda on it. I would say its cheese is definitely a bit too harsh on that one. Cracker's good. Now that's just gone neither one of these categories. I would say it's a good cheese, honestly. I don't think anyone would disagree with that. Probably some people in the survey, some people probably said it's a bad cheese. Well, I'll see about that. Wonder who those people are? Mozzarella. It's from Italy. It's a mild cheese. It's made from water buffalo milk. Has a semi-soft texture, and it tastes good and fresh. Many things that you can like about this cheese. Classic on pizza. Just had one last Tuesday. My cousin's house. We had some pizza with some mozzarella. It was pretty good. I would say that's a good cheese. It's an all-rounder, you could say. So far, I agree with this. 4 out of 4. This is amazing. Thank you. Moving on. Parmesan. Oh, that's a classic on noodles. Any pasta. The original. Not many people know that, but it's the original only comes from 5 provinces in Italy. All the other ones are copies, Parmesan bootlegs, imposters, you could say. Oh, they're aged between 1 and 2, 3 years. They're pretty hard and crumbly to the texture. Has a strong and nutty flavor. And yeah, I do like it on pasta. Just fill in a cracker too, if you're feeling wild. I would say, this is a tough one. Could be a ground cheese. I think it's a good cheese, honestly. Moving on to the Brie. Oh, we already got the Brie. What about cheddar? I would say, well, what do we know about cheddar? That's a pretty good cheese. You can put it on spicy things if you want. There's different kinds, if I remember. It's from England. Oh. I remember some people call this the most popular cheese. We're gonna see about that. I'm not sure about that. Well, we'll see what the people say. I've made a survey. I do like the texture. Very rich taste. So, but that could be a grand cheese, but, that's just simply at least one better one. Hello. Hi. We're rating cheese. I would say it's a good cheese. Moving on, Emmental. I do have opinions about that one. Emmental is a good cheese. It's from Switzerland. From not any cow, but Alp cows, the ones that climb mountains. So those are pretty fit cows. You could say this is a fit cheese, climbing all round. It's won many awards. I would say, it's a good cheese. It's a pretty good cheese, I would say. If I've ever seen a good cheese, that's it. I would say Emmental's pretty crackers. Moving on, Gorgonzola. I do like a bit of Gorgonzola. I do like a bit of Gorgonzola. I'm not sure, but I should have made more categories. There should have been something between, now let's just grind and crackers in a good way. Can I put it in the middle? I don't think I can. I suppose it's a good cheese. Then. Moving on. We've got quite a bit of cheese. Let's get cracking. Let's power through these. Actually, let's read the chat. Is gorgonzola is blue cheese? I'm not sure, despite being cheese an expert. I think it's a blue cheese. I think it's one of them. There's quite a bit of them that are like this one. Make a gorgonzola tier. Oh, that's a smart idea. Thank you. Actually, that would solve all our problems, wouldn't it? There you go. I do like I do like a bit of gorgonzola. Moving on. Gruyere. That's a cheese for sure. I would say it's a good cheese because it won the international title of like best cheese 4 times. Can you believe that? That's a award-winning cheese. That's a cheese winner. It's I guess it's because it's a pretty hard yellow cheese. It's sweet and salty. It's good for a lot of things, especially cooking. But you know how I like my cheese, I like it on crackers. So that's how I enjoy Gruyere. And I would say that's a good cheese. Don't have to think long about that one. That's a good cheese right there. Halloumi. You know there's one. That's quite a cheese. That's quite a... You can see the burn marks there. That one has been barbecued. It's a slightly springy white cheese. It used to be a mix of goat and sheep milk. Now it's just cow's milk. I guess that's cheaper. Or they just changed the... it could also be that it's just better. Has a similar texture to mozzarella or thick feta. Strong and salty, which I do like. That's already good point for crackers. Good. Goes with watermelon on a hot summer day, which almost makes me put it here. And now that's just grand. Because if you have a hot day, you do like it goes really well with watermelon. You just go outside, sit in your summer chair, eat some halloumi with watermelon. Yum. That's still one cheese I like more though. So I think it's just a good cheese. Or is it? Decisions. It's a good cheese. It is a good one. Havarti. That's a cheese. It's an American cheese. It's fresh and semi-soft, rich and creamy. It's a table cheese. That's what you call it. You do like to put it on tables. Can be sliced or grilled, but honestly, you can do that with every cheese if you feel wild. I do like to eat it with fruit or wine, but honestly, on crackers is still best. Just put any cheese on a cracker, it's pretty good. That's a good cheese. The mascarpone is a good cheese. I don't have to think long about that one. It's a springy white cheese. It's... Oh, hang on. I think I'm thinking of another cheese. It's an Italian cheese. It's a thick double or triple cream soft cheese. It's smooth and creamy to buttery and goes bad quickly, which is a minus point, honestly. I would say it's cheese, actually. I was thinking about another cheese, but yeah, mascarpone, yeah. Goes bad quickly, and I do like to buy cheese in bulk. Like to buy a whole pallet of cheese. If that goes bad, that's a big problem. So it's a cheese, I guess. Not my favorite. Monterey Jack. That's a cheese. It's semi-firm, creamy, mild-flavored, similar to Colby and cheddar. It's also American. Would say that's cheese. Honestly, actually, that's a good cheese. It's a good cheese. Now, we've got a wild one on our hands. This is moon cheese. You can find these very often. I don't actually know if you can buy this. I ate it once, went directly to the moon, and I couldn't put my hands on what kind of cheese it is. But I guess it's just moon cheese. Tastes like moon. I would say... I wouldn't say bad. That's a bit too extreme. I would say it's like not really a cheese I've ever tasted. Because I really never tasted that before. And I can't really put my hands on if I like it or not. It's just, it's a weird one. Wouldn't say bad, just unusual. Now Provolone, that's less weird. Less of an outlaw. Describe the flavors. How did it feel on the palate? What notes did it have? And specifically the moon cheese. Oh dear. Hard to remember. It's been a few years. But it tastes a bit gravelly. Like, you wouldn't say that's too good, but wasn't too bad either. Had a slight Emmental aftertaste and like a Gowda base, but then it went into like mozzarella in the middle. It's just quite a weird one. I can't really put my hands on it. Yeah, it's just a weird one. Moon cheese is a rarity, yeah, quite rare. Can you buy that anywhere? Is that possible? I don't... if you know, please let me know. I would like to taste it again. Flying to the moon again seems like quite a hassle. So, Where were we? Ricotta? No, provolone was the last one. Provolone. It's from Italy. It's made from cow's milk. Semi-hard in texture. The flavor is very. There's two kinds. And, I do like the provolone piquant a bit more. Has a more extreme taste. A more sharper one, I would say. The provolone dose is the younger version. And it's more sweet, which is also nice. But I do think the sharper taste goes better on crackers. So, crackers good. Do you have Zoguni on the list? I'm afraid I don't have that on this list. I could do this again in the future. I could make a mega cheese tier list with hopefully all the cheeses. But I think we would sit here for 12 hours discussing about every single cheese. And I don't know if that's desirable. I did limit it, so to just quite a few, so we're not like sitting here for days. We could have. Is it possible to have every single one? I don't. How many cheeses would that be? Dear. Anyway, ricotta. It's the best kind of cottage cheese. It's crumbly and spready, almost like cream cheese. I would say that's a good cheese. Yeah, no wait, no need to. Actually, could also be no, that's just ground. I'm not sure. I think it's a good cheese. It's a difficult decision sometimes. When I was like 12, I had an internet girlfriend whose nickname was Vita. That's a good nickname. If I would choose a nickname, I would probably also take a cheese. I would probably be Wensleydale, which brings me to my next one. Oh, that's just, it's I don't think you're gonna be surprised. I did say it quite a lot on stream. It's my favorite cheese, definitely. It's made in Wensleydale, big surprise. No, that was just in North Yorkshire. It's traditionally made with sheep's milk, and now it's a mix of cows and sheep's milk. Guess they had to have some sheep's milk in there just for as an accent to stand apart. And I do like it because it's fresh and has a milky sweetness and robust flavors. It's very odd. It just tickles my tongue. It's just a wonderful cheese, honestly. And I would say that's the king of the cheese board. When you have a cheese board, you put Wensleydale on there, and everyone's going for the Wensleydale, I would suspect. Oh, that's just grand. That's a grand cheese. That's the best one, I would say. Clear winner for me. But we'll see what the survey finds other people say. Look for that's a cheese. I don't know why I'm saying this still because all of these are cheeses. I don't think anyone is surprised. Where do I put this? It's a good cheese, honestly. If we're being honest, that's a good cheese. Would put it in crackers good. It's a good cheese. Yeah. Thinking Bishop. Uh, Pretty good. It's just good. Just nothing reaches Wednesdaydale. It's just on the top there. There's nothing for me on my tier list. Nothing's gonna reach that. Gorgonzola is pretty close, but it's not gonna be there. Not even for a second. Now we got one left. I do like this lad. It's used in Quebec poutine, which is very specific. This is an odd one because it squeaks when you bite in it. Which you could like, you could hate. I do quite like it. It's very salty and creamy cheese. I do like it. Someone said if you don't know the name of the cheese, saying I ate a stinking bishop would be so weird. I do agree with that. That sounds like cannibalism. I don't condone that. Not here. Well, that's now you know my cheese tier list. I had a survey open, and people answered 40 people. And here's their answers. What did people say about Brie? They said, of people like this cheese. Cheddar, very popular. Moon cheese is an interesting one because a lot of people rightfully said that's like a cheese no one ever, they didn't taste ever. Because that's probably true for them. It's probably true for me because I tasted it and I still don't. I'm still unsure about that blood. A lot of people also said it's a grand cheese, which did confuse me. Are you sure you ate moon cheese yet? Have you? Where did you get it? Or did people lie on my form? I do wonder. I hope people took it seriously. Anyway, more interesting it gets when you put them next to each other. And we can't make a clear winner except what's that? Mozzarella and what was that? The Parmesan on the same level. It's when two things are both winning, that word. But I did put that was the answer for what's the most yeah, no, that's just grand. That's the answer for that. How many people took a tie? Thank you. It's forgotten me. And I added up the people who said that it's a good cheese, and in this case, if I move a bit to the side, you can see Parmesan won which does puzzle me a bit. I thought it would be Wensleydale. I guess everyone's taste is different. Wensleydale was just quite in the middle. Now let's look at the bad ones. A healthy green for this one. Gorgonzola. I do like a bit of gorgonzola. So, how did that... I don't quite understand. But at least if you look at the numbers, 40 people have answered. These are just 12. These are just 12 of them. So, not that many if you're being, very particular about it. Still puzzles me why gorgonzola is at the front and not, something else. Because, I honestly do like most of these. As you could see. Now the mysterious cheese doesn't surprise anyone that it's the moon cheese, does it? Doesn't surprise me. Hope I'm not covering the graph. There you go. It's 16 people. Said it's like no cheese they've ever tasted. That's pretty much all I had to show. I think it's quite eye-opening. Why is Wensleydale 12? 12 people never tasted Wensleydale? That is a good point. Are you telling me 12 people never ate a Wensleydale in their life? Huh. Dear. I guess that's a message to my Twitch followers. Please eat Wensleydale. Eat you today, tomorrow, whenever the shops are open. Go to the shop and buy Wensleydale and take a good bite, please. Tell me how you liked it. I gotta try sometime. Very good. Very good. That's all of the cheeses. By the way, this tier list is here. Oh yeah, Jamie2D posted the complete tier list if you want to do it yourself. The survey is closed now for data collecting purposes, but the tier list is open. Anyone can just do it, and I guess we'll see over time how it develops. Hello, decaf of caffeine. How does that work? Decaf, isn't that just regular caffeine? I don't understand. Yeah, there's probably, the person says the Wallace. I suspect there's quite a few Wallaces. Oh, it says yes, but it's more complicated. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I would like to hear more about that. Mostly interested in cheese, but coffee is also quite a thing. Not comparable to cheese, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I hope you're having a grand night. I wonder if this made you think more about cheese, which would be preferable. I love this amazing stream. Thank you! did you ever meet Wallace Shawn? Is that a person? Wallace Shawn? I do know a Shawn. It's a sheep. But I think it's spelled differently. It's spelled with a U instead of a W. I guess the moral of the story is that it's really hard to be bad cheese. Yeah! That's just... you can say about the cheese is what you want, but if it's a cheese, it's still a cheese. Honestly. Thank you. Thank you very much. Very kind. Yeah, I hope you have sweet cheese dreams. Sweet cheese midnight snack. And other things related to cheese. Come to Brazil, Wallace. Sure. And maybe, do they have good cheese? I bet they do. Still a pandemic though. I think I'll wait. Come to Ukraine, Wallace. Lots of people want me to visit their country, suddenly. I suspect to taste their cheese. I would eventually. Any closing cheese opinions? Anything? Oh, that's a good question. Anything you particularly disagreed with on my list, and why? Literally gonna look up and down for Wednesday deal at my grocery store today. Oh, very good. Yeah. I appreciate that. I see that as a clear success. I mean, some people think about Wednesday deal. By the way, the cheese of the day is, I didn't want to be pandering, I didn't want to tamper with the cheese tier list or make any, do any spoilers. So, that's a fictional cheese, from the world of Skyrim. Apparently Saltzheim is a town, and they have cheese, and I do think that was appropriate, since I do spend quite a lot of time in Skyrim hunting for cheese these days, which I'll do again in a few days, by the way. White cheddar cheese cuts are ground here when melted. A whole province of Quebec goes bananas over it. Oh, wonderful! That sounds like a lot of people appreciate cheese over there. Sounds like my kind of people then. No more cheese opinions. Last chance for cheese opinions. Write your opinions about cheese in the chat, please. But no hurry and no pressure. You can also just take the opinion for yourself. That's also I'm not gonna cheddar is grand to me. There we go. Cheddar is a grand cheese. So, I just put it good, which, yeah, I think I've put quite a lot in good. Huh. I guess I'm very particular about Wensleydale. Anyway, thank you for watching the cheese stream and participating in the survey. Wish you a grand old night. Bye. I would wave my hands, but I glued them to my mouth for maximum performance. Anyway, I'll see you soon.